30 days. It might not seem like much, a mere blip on the radar of time. But let me tell you, it's enough to spark a revolution in your body and mind. 30 days of focused effort, of pushing your limits and embracing change, can transform you in ways you never thought possible. We often underestimate the power of small, consistent actions, but they are the building blocks of remarkable transformations. This isn't about achieving some unattainable ideal of perfection. It's about taking ownership of your health, about becoming the strongest, healthiest version of yourself. It's about setting a goal and proving to yourself that you have the strength and discipline to achieve it. It's about pushing past your comfort zone and discovering the incredible potential that lies within. I've seen it time and time again, in myself and countless others. 30 days can be a game changer. It's a chance to rewrite your story, to shed old habits and embrace a healthier, more vibrant way of life. It's a journey of self-discovery, of pushing your boundaries and emerging stronger, both physically and mentally. So, if you're ready to embark on your own transformation, to unlock the power of 30 days, then let's dive in. Let me share my story, my struggles and my triumphs, and together, we'll explore the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of us. My journey began with a simple but powerful realization. I wasn't happy with the reflection staring back at me in the mirror. It wasn't just about the extra pounds I was carrying, it was about the lethargy that had seeped into my life, the lack of energy that was holding me back. I was tired of feeling sluggish, of struggling to keep up with my kids, of feeling like my body was betraying me. The number on the scale was just a symptom, a reflection of the choices I'd been making. I knew that true transformation wouldn't come from crash diets or quick fixes, but from a fundamental shift in my lifestyle. I needed to build a sustainable foundation for health, one that would not only reshape my body, but also revitalize my mind and spirit. This wasn't just about vanity, it was about reclaiming my health and vitality. It was about setting a positive example for my kids, about proving to myself that I was capable of change. I was determined to regain control of my body and my life, to rediscover the energy and confidence that had been slowly slipping away. My transformation journey was built on two pillars: nutrition and exercise. I knew that to see real change, I needed to fuel my body with the right nutrients and challenge it with consistent physical activity. I wasn't interested in quick fixes or fad diets. I wanted a sustainable plan that I could stick to for the long haul. My diet underwent a major overhaul. Processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive unhealthy fats were out, replaced by lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, and an abundance of fruits and vegetables. I focused on eating whole, unprocessed foods, preparing most of my meals at home so I could control the ingredients and portion sizes. Exercise became a non-negotiable part of my daily routine. I started with brisk walking, gradually increasing the intensity and duration of my workouts. I incorporated strength training, focusing on compound movements that worked multiple muscle groups simultaneously. I discovered a passion for weightlifting, finding a sense of empowerment in pushing my body to its limits. The first few weeks were both exhilarating and challenging. I was energized by the initial changes, the sense that I was finally taking control of my health. The pounds started to melt away, my clothes fit better, and I had more energy than I'd had in years. But the journey wasn't without its obstacles. There were days when motivation waned, when the lure of old habits whispered tempting promises. There were moments of self-doubt, when I questioned whether I could really see this through. And there were physical challenges, muscle soreness, and fatigue that tested my resolve. But I persevered, reminding myself of why I started this journey in the first place. I leaned on my support system, sharing my struggles and triumphs with my wife and friends. I celebrated small victories, acknowledging every step forward, no matter how small. As the days turned into weeks, I began to find my rhythm. I discovered the power of consistency, of showing up day after day, even when I didn't feel like it. I learned to listen to my body, to push myself when I had the energy, and to rest when I needed to recover. There were still setbacks, plateaus where progress seemed to stall, and moments of frustration when I felt like I was taking one step forward and two steps back. But I learned to view these challenges as opportunities for growth, as chances to refine my approach and strengthen my resolve. I discovered the importance of flexibility, of adapting my plan as needed, and not being afraid to experiment with different workout routines and dietary approaches. I realized that transformation wasn't about rigid adherence to a set plan. but about finding what worked best for me and my body. The physical transformation was just one facet of my journey. The real metamorphosis was happening within, a shift in mindset that proved to be even more profound than the changes in my body. I discovered a wellspring of inner strength I never knew I possessed, a resilience that helped me overcome challenges and push past my perceived limitations. I learned to silence the inner critic, the voice of self-doubt that whispered I wasn't strong enough, disciplined enough, or worthy of success. I replaced those negative thoughts with affirmations, with positive self-talk that nurtured my belief in myself. I discovered the power of visualization, of picturing myself achieving my goals, and feeling the emotions of success. I surrounded myself with supportive people who believed in my journey, who cheered me on during tough times and celebrated my victories. Throughout my transformation, I came to appreciate the critical role of nutrition and rest. I realized that my body was a high-performance machine, and like any machine, it needed the right fuel and proper maintenance to function optimally. I paid meticulous attention to my diet, ensuring I was consuming enough protein to support muscle growth and repair, complex carbohydrates to provide sustained energy, and healthy fats for hormone production and overall well-being. I discovered the power of meal prepping, of preparing my meals in advance so I always had healthy options on hand, even when time was tight. Rest and recovery became non-negotiable. I prioritized sleep, aiming for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. I incorporated rest days into my workout routine, allowing my body time to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. I discovered the benefits of stretching, foam rolling, and other recovery techniques that help to alleviate muscle soreness and prevent injuries. As I approached the final stretch of my 30-day journey, I encountered new challenges. My progress plateaued, the scale seemed stuck, and my motivation wavered. But I refused to let these obstacles derail my progress. I dug deep, drawing on the mental fortitude I had developed over the past weeks. I experimented with different workout routines, pushing myself harder during training sessions. I fine-tuned my diet, paying even closer attention to portion sizes and macronutrient ratios. I sought advice from fitness experts, incorporating new strategies to break through the plateau and reignite my progress. And slowly but surely, I started to see results again. My strength increased, my endurance improved, and my body continued to transform. I realized that plateaus were a natural part of the process, a sign that my body was adapting and I needed to challenge it in new ways. 30 days. It seemed like a lifetime when I first embarked on this journey, but now, standing at the finish line, it felt like a blink of an eye. The physical changes were undeniable. The pounds shed, the muscle gained, the clothes that fit better than ever before. But the true transformation was far more profound than what the mirror reflected. I had discovered a newfound confidence, a belief in my ability to set goals and achieve them. I had developed a resilience that extended beyond the gym, empowering me to face challenges in all areas of my life with a renewed sense of self-assurance. The 30-day challenge had become a catalyst for a complete lifestyle change. I had embraced a healthier way of life, one that nourished my body and mind. I had discovered the joy of movement, the exhilaration of pushing my physical limits, and the satisfaction of achieving what I once thought impossible. This journey wasn't just about transforming my body, it was about transforming my life. It was about reclaiming my health, rediscovering my vitality, and stepping into the best version of myself. And if I could do it, so can you. You have the power within you to achieve incredible things. All it takes is 30 days to spark a revolution.